guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the Cooler Master Storm Sniper Mid-Tower Gaming chassis. The Cooler Master Storm Sniper chassis is a part of Cooler Master's Storm lineup of products aimed at gamers. If you take a look at the back of the box, a couple features of this case. The exterior design of it was inspired by military weapons. So you can get pretty impressive airflow from up to 3 200mm fans. It has a control center for tuning your fan speed and the LED lights of your fans. It has handles on the top and foot stands on the bottom for easy mobilization and relocation, and it has a screwless design for quick upgrades and maintenance. Let's go ahead and take a look at the case itself. Alright, I went ahead and took the case out of the box, and what was included in the box was the case itself and the instruction manual. This is the right side of the case. There is a CM Storm logo here. The side panel kind of protrudes out like the Cooler Master Stacker a couple years ago. The side panel is metal. This is plastic. There's mesh right here on the grills on the top and bottom. And on these side panels there's some kind of spray-on finish to make it feel like a weapon. Kind of like a pistol if you've ever held a pistol. Alright, if we take a look at the front of the case, the control panel is up on the top. There is 5 1/4 inch drive bays. The bottom drive bay here can be converted into a 3.5 inch drive bay. This is all mesh finish right here, and there is dust filters behind that mesh to keep the dust out. On the bottom here we have a 200mm blue LED fan, and it has the mesh finish on it as well with a dust filter to keep the dust out. And this one here, you can pop it out real quick and easy and maintenance the fan on the bottom there. And that is a 200mm fan. If we take a look at the control panel on the top, there are 2 USB 2.0 ports here, a FireWire 1394 port here, 2 more USB 2.0 ports, power LED indicator, hard drive LED indicator, headphone jack, microphone jack, eSATA port, the fan speed control knob, the LED fan power on and off button, the power button here, and the reset button here. And then on the top right here is a handle, and then there's a handle right here on the back, and this grill right here under that is mesh to improve the airflow of the case. Another thing I want to point out on this case is there are feet on the bottom that you can just angle out 90 degrees. Put them like that. So essentially when you have it set up, you're supposed to have it set up like that, and then when you're going to be moving it, you just lift them up and push them back in, and then you're good to go. Alright, and here is the left side of the case. It's similar to the right side. Only difference is that there is the mesh finish on this side panel, and again there is a dust filter behind that mesh to keep the dust out. One thing I want to point out about the side panel, the left side panel supports either one 200mm fan or 2 120mm fans to improve the airflow of the case. Go ahead and take a look at the back of the case. There are 2 holes for a radiator or water cooling setup. There is a 120mm exhaust fan, and there are pre-drilled holes for either a 80mm or a 90mm exhaust fan to your choosing, so you can either choose a 80, 90 or a 120. There's 7 expansion slots. This is the security system right here, I guess you could say. I'll show you more once I open up the case, but essentially you wrap your cables right here. On the bottom is where the power supply goes, and then there's 2 more holes that you can punch out for water cooling tubes. You can go ahead and take a look inside. I'll show you how to take the side panels off. Another thing to point out, there's a little slot right here where you can put a lock so you can't take off the side panel, so essentially you can't get in the computer unless you have the combination or the key to the lock. But I'll go ahead and show you how easy it is to take off the side panels. There's just two thumb screws for each side, which is very convenient. And you just pull it back. And it's that easy to take the side panels off. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. Take a look at the inside of the case. This is the left side. On the top is the 200mm blue LED fan. We have the 120mm exhaust fan. The 7 drive bays. There is a honeycomb finish for the intake fan of the power supply. Right here is where you can put an additional intake fan, either a 140mm or a 120mm fan. Here are the hard drive bays. There are 5 of them, and all you do is just undo that and slide out the casing, and you put the hard drive inside here and just slide it back in and just put it right back in there, then you're good to go. These are the 5 1/4 inch drive bays. Like I said, there are 5 of them. And this does feature Cooler Master's toolless design, which all you have to do is put the drive bay in there and just click it once to lock it in and click it again to unlock it. Inside this box here was this bag here, and it comes with rubber feet, the 5 1/4 inch to 3 1/2 inch adapter here. There's a couple cable ties. Then there's plastic adapter pieces to put into the punch holes I showed by the power supply for your water cooling tubes. And then we have 2 bags of different types of screws. And that's about it. If we take a closer look, I just wanted to show you how big the 200mm fan really is. That thing's a beast. Can't wait to see what it looks like running. See here that this piece right here is the security system I was talking about. I think it's called the Storm Guard or something like that along those lines. Well, essentially what you do, you see those holes, you just wrap, like, say, I guess like your keyboard or your mouse, like you wrap the cable inside there, and then you pretty much lock it up inside your case, so like nobody can take your keyboard or your mouse or whatnot, whatever type of peripheral you have running through there, which is kind of cool, but I don't know if I would ever use it or not. If we take a look at the right side of the case, there's holes on the top and on the bottom for cable management. There's a hole for the CPU cooler installation. Cooler Master has left this area open, unlike the Cosmos, which I think will help with cable management. All these cables here are coming from the control panel on the top. Here is the hard drive bays, so all your SATA and SATA Power or Molex and IDE cables would be going right there. 200mm fan there. And one more thing I want to point out, how the right side panel protrudes out. That will help with the cable management behind the motherboard tray, because I have the Cosmos myself, and the area behind the motherboard tray is where I hide most of my cables, so it's hard to get the right side panel on my Cosmos case because there's not enough room between the cover and the motherboard tray, but I think that will be a lot better in this case. So there you go, this has been a quick unboxing video of the Cooler Master Storm Sniper. I'm going to be using this case in a Core i7 build. If you haven't seen my hardware overview video, I'll put a link in the sidebar. It's just a quick video I'm showing of all the hardware that I'm going to be using for this Core i7 build for one of my clients. I'm going to be making more unboxing videos for all the hardware, and then I'm going to be making videos of the build progress, so make sure to check out my channel. Feel free to comment, whatnot. See you guys later.